Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look here again at Bitcoin, seeing what's going on. We got this bullish triangle potential breakout. Actually rejected here off our macro resistance of roughly 107. And again, it's just a very ugly last 24 hours. We saw a significant bleed out for 36. Price hits its lowest point here, about 101,300, bouncing effectively off that lower support range and continues higher, gets rejected. That's pretty much where we're at here. So interesting behavior nonetheless. We're gonna take a look at some backend data, kind of see what's going on. And I want to say thank you to my community for being supportive and just awesome people. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment below if you get a chance. So we're gonna take a look here at the liquidation levels first. Excuse me. Left-hand side is the last 7 days of liquidation. What this basically just shows us here is that there's a ton of people shorting this coin. Big surprise, right? And we're closer to that range now, okay? And with this being so close, it increases the odds of that level getting hit soon, right? And that starts with 1069, 107 basically as that local high. And again, anytime you see these liquidation levels, they're generally just above local highs, mainly because people are shorting at that level with high leverage. And again, the low leverage are a little bit higher up, so that you see more intelligence the further higher up the price action for liquidation goes. Okay. On the right-hand side, we can see here as well, there's also a lot of liquidation, just an easier perspective here between 110 and 115. So that's when things get really, really crazy. In other words, we get closer to that 110 mark, there's a solid chance we're going to probably see a short squeeze and the price continue higher from there. We can see this as well here. Liquidation delta is basically trying to break bullish, but pretty much break even. I like to call it equilibrium, kind of just zeroing itself out here. So all the longs and the shorts got destroyed in the last 2 to 3 trading days. Pretty standard stuff, right? Nothing we haven't seen before. Take a look here at the open interest and just kind of see if there's any specific areas of interest. And again, just to see here, this 107.7, there's a pretty significant amount of resistance there between 107 and 108. So just as a round number there, 107 to 108,000 is that resistance range. So we'll take some volume to punch through that because again, they're going to have some exit liquidity here as people are trying to break even on their trades that are underwater right now. Okay? But we do have some longs, of course, at basically 102, 103, I'm going to round up a little there, and 105. So those are just some 3 easy areas to remember. 102, 103, and 105 are good little support areas if the price continues lower. Now we can see we're kind of rejecting off this descending trend line here. Well, this is a bullish triangle, and the price action typically will break out to the upside, which it kind of already has. We needed to be able to maintain this 105K or higher level today to be able to get any sustainability further up. Okay, so we're going to be paying attention to that. Take a look here at the daily time frame. Let's recognize a couple things here. First of all, we're above all moving averages. Things are looking pretty good here. There's no reason to be concerned. Again, I talked about this yesterday, even though the price action came down a little further than I expected. Or actually, I mean, it came close to where I expected, but I think what I wasn't expecting is for altcoins to bleed out so heavy. Like alts really took a big hit yesterday. Bitcoin dominance is still going up right now, as a matter of fact. So again, this is not a great thing, but as Bitcoin dominance goes up and altcoins are starting to recover, that's generally a favorable sign for altcoins next, that they should be the next ones to continue further up. Anyways, we're not here for altcoins, but just kind of know that's a thing. And then if we take a look here, of course, at all the traditional indications here, everything's in good shape. So the daily time frame from a macro perspective for Bitcoin is very good. Okay, no other way around it. We close under 97, 98K. That's a different story altogether. I don't foresee that happening now that we've broken above and held above Bitcoin's previous resistance turn support at 100,000. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly 6 trading days here above that level of 100,000. So this is awesome stuff. Okay, the longer we stay up here, the more likely we are to break upwards. Again, because it could be something along the lines of a bullish type of rectangle pattern where the price inevitably breaks up. There's a lot of little things that you can kind of extract, but again, don't hold on to patterns. By all means, don't even hold on to this bullish triangle, because even though it's generally a bullish sign, we want to make sure other confirming factors are present. Right now, so far they are on the macro, but let's see if the 4 hour tells us anything different. We're tentatively above, and I want to emphasize the word tentative because we spent a good 24 hour period below that level, but we're tentatively above the 20 and the 50-day SMA. Okay, so we're at that level. We can see a local point of control here is about 104.5. So we got a lot of volume in this current range of just say 103 to 105. So that can reinforce the fact that it's probably a resistance range for the moment, but it could also be a support level if we were to kind of consolidate there and hang out in that range for a little while. So the longer we spend in the 103 to 105K range, the more likely we are to break up. That's really the bottom line here. So good news is we're over 50 on the RSI here. That's generally a favorable sign. Money flow index is higher than the RSI, implying more money flowing into the coin than out of it. That's always a good sign because that increases sustainability and likelihood of further upside. Stochastic is swinging upwards as well. MACD is trying to converge but hasn't fully yet. These are all very positive signs. Okay. So again, while it's not extremely insanely bullish, it's still a very good look for Bitcoin. Okay. Same thing here as well with the hourly. I'm gonna kind of just guess that we're above the cloud, which we are. 1, 2, 3 hours above the cloud. So pending we don't close below, once again, 104,500, 104.5, or just say 105 even, we should have a very solid chance at continuing higher to at the very least leg up to this 107K range again and potentially break it, right? Could be a really ugly cup and handle pattern. It could be a lot of different things. One thing that's true though is the market has been giving us some pretty intense intense readings, and I'm chuckling because this is actually very funny. Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for the humor here. This is pretty much what the market's been doing to us lately. So if you can't laugh at that, you got another thing coming. But I can tell you though, it's pretty much a lot of tomfoolery right now. Like this market has been super jagged, so don't feel worried or concerned if you're not having like the greatest success, because a lot of these things that's been happening is just complete nonsense. Again, it's just me personally after watching crypto for quite a long time and just trading traditional markets prior to. It's never a dull moment, and you kind of got to laugh at it because this is just complete nonsense for the most part. All right, folks. Anyways, I'll post a playout chart in our Twitter, Telegram, Discord. What we're looking for is a closure at this, the 104.5, 105K range or higher to have any legs to stand on here. But this push of volume in here, the sustainability followed by this really strong hammer doji candle is a pretty good sign indicating we're probably going to be able to sustain this level and continue further up from here. So I'm viewing this as a very positive scenario here. Lagging span is free and clear on the conversion line. Is soon to intersect or soon to break free from the baseline. So again, we got basically 2 out of 3 reasons here on the hourly. And then of course the 4-hour time frame is looking pretty solid. So that's kind of where we're at there, folks. I hope this made sense and I described it correctly. Appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.